Hello guys, welcome to another episode of the UCL Corner. More comfy today, right?
Yeah.
Everyone who's watching us at YouTube and can see the scenario must remember here's where we watched the draw
Yeah.
of the Champions League.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
brings out good memories, huh guys?
For some of us.
For some of us. How are you guys feeling today?
Very good, honestly. Very, very good.
Luisa?
Very, very good, yeah.
Alright guys, just for you to know, we usually record our podcast at the university, but it's currently happening an event at the radio studio, so yeah, we got back here since it's a non-scenario for everyone, and hope you like it. That's it. Okay, let's go guys. Let's begin talking about football.
Yeah.
What we are here for. Real Madrid versus Chelsea. Easy game?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, honestly, I think it's been of what we expected from this game. 2-0 at the first leg, 2-0 in the second leg. Nothing more than we expected. Chelsea cannot score a goal. We can see that. We all know that Real Madrid was better than Chelsea, and they showed it on the field. And Valverde's been amazing.
Yeah, the first 20 minutes Madrid was struggling a bit.
Yeah.
Chelsea was really high pressure on the Real Madrid. Real Madrid has a really style of constructing the plays from the beginning, from the goalkeeper, and trying to do short passes, not to kick the ball up front. And Chelsea was really putting some high pressure, but it all came down in the second half. Actually, in the 30 minutes of the first half, Real Madrid was already better. Mm-hmm. So I guess there's not much to say about this game. I mean, every one of us was expecting this kind of result, right, Greg?
Yeah, of course. I mean, Chelsea is not ready yet. Like, they have a good team on paper, but Lampard, I think, is just not the man of the situation. So it was like a dead end before the game. It was already over. I think everyone knew that it was already over. Even the Chelsea players, even the Chelsea fans. So yeah, no surprise.
Yeah, Lampard was an interesting choice.
Do you think it's been the right choice?
I don't think so.
It's just someone.
He's interim.
Yeah,
He's
just for
interim,
the end
right?
of the season, it's still better than the one that no one knew. Like the Italian guy I don't remember his name, but he's still someone that is respected among the locker room, and he still know the club. So for 3 months, and anyway, the season was over. So
I guess no one expected for Lampard to save the season, right?
Yeah, but I mean, Lampard also lost all the games he managed in 2023.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't such a good choice, but you can see as a backup, as an interim. You can see why. As Greg said, he is familiar with the team. He has respect on the dressing room. So it was an interesting choice.
Yeah, sure.
And it's also like a hard time for him to step in.
Sure. Yeah, that's true. That's also true. It for sure is the biggest legend of the club. So there is respect about him on the club. But yeah, you for sure it's not the easiest moment to come in as a manager right now, where Potter hasn't done anything good. He's been sacked there for 6 months. Then there's been the other manager, I don't even remember his name, let's say for like one game. And then I mean, yeah, I think that what Chelsea misses is just a real number 9, a real striker, because they just can score a single goal. They scored, I think, 1 goal in
they're
March.
using Harvard as a number 9.
Yeah.
It's not his thing. Okay, Real Madrid, can they reach the finals again? I mean, we all know it's Real Madrid, it's Champions League, it's like a perfect match. Luisa, do you think they can reach the finals again? Knowing they will face Manchester City, which is probably the most difficult opponent they could have.
I hope so.
It would be kind of good for us, right?
Yeah, anyways, I think for me, I would always go for clubs with tradition than clubs like City, but I think that for them to be honest, I'm still convinced that City will go through, to be honest. I don't know why, I just have a gut feeling, but like I don't know, maybe I will be proven wrong again and everyone will say, yeah, everyone knew it's Real Madrid. But right now the news just broke today that Alaba might maybe miss the match, and Eder Militao is also missing the match because of the yellow cards, whatever. And I think if they will really miss both of them in the first leg, and Nacho is playing as an IV, they will suffer, I think, because
Yeah,
against Haaland, it's like you saw him yesterday in the match. He was actually non-existent until his penalty.
Looks like it was a switch, like a click.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like yeah, but no, he also didn't. He just made the goal. Like, you know, but that's like what makes him so special, that he can, even if he disappears in a match, he's still there, and if he's needed, he just performs. And I think that Madrid will struggle with him a lot. And they really need to be compact, and I think it's going to be hard with Camavinga on the left side, who's doing an amazing job, but still is saying it's not his favorite position. And I think it's a lot of maybes, I guess. But if it's I would say if they are able to draw in the Bernabeu, they will go through in the Etihad. I'm sure about that. But I'm kind of a little bit, I don't know. I don't think that they will win in the Bernabeu. I don't know why, but we will see. But I hope that Real Madrid will go to the final now. Yeah.
Greg, what's your call?
I still see Real Madrid as the favorite in this game because it's Real Madrid, it's the Champions League. Like, they just seem to be like untouchable in this competition. So yeah, but like I said in the last podcast, the fact that the return leg is in Manchester for me is so tough. For Real Madrid, it's really tough because like we can see this season that Ancelotti is really struggling away from home, and yeah, they will have Militao back, but still I think it will be tough. But I still see Real Madrid as the favorite because like they won last season, and yeah.
We have to remember that Real Madrid is playing on the opposite way from last season. They're playing the second leg away from home. So it must be a decisive thing to analyze when we talk about the capability of Real Madrid to go through.
Absolutely, but I think also one of the biggest factors is it's like it's in the Etihad. You know, it's not a powerful stadium. You know what I mean? It's still the fact, and that I'm agreeing with you like 100%. But I still think that they can be happy that it's like not at San Siro, for example. You know what I mean?
They put 5 at one field.
Yeah. But that's absolutely true. But I still think that it's still a different feeling if you're in the semis and you're in the Etihad and not in the, you know.
Yeah, even in Anfield, even if Real Madrid put 5-2 in Liverpool, is not something unusual.
Yeah.
Old Trafford. There are stadiums with the better atmosphere than Etihad. So this might make the difference for Real Madrid to go through on the second leg.
Yeah.
But we are going through now, not Real Madrid. Napoli-Milan. Napoli's fairy tale comes to an end. We have a lot of history similar to that in the Champions League. We have the Monaco with Mbappe in 2017.
Yeah.
The Ajax, the amazing Ajax of Ten Hag.
2018.
We have the Borussia Dortmund who reached the finals against Bayern in 2013. We have a lot of fairy tales. Was Napoli another of those fairy tales? Do you think it's like a season wonder? It was this season and that's it?
I think since they're still going to win the league, it will be remembered. You know, like the season will definitely be remembered. But I think they kind of lost the passion from like spectators that might not be interested in Napoli as a fan, like for the last 2 games, because I think that was a bit disappointing.
Yeah, the last 3 because they
yeah.
without Osimhen they got beaten by Milan in the Serie A for Neo. They got beaten by Milan in the Champions League. I think they tied in the Serie A again, like with a small team. I can't remember which one.
Against Verona.
Against Verona, and they tied with Milan again.
Yeah.
So I mean, we discussed it the last time about the Osimhen.
Napoli doesn't have an addiction with Osimhen. Trust me. Because if you look at the first half of the season, where Osimhen has been injured like for a month and a half, Napoli played an amazing football. Also, they won against Ajax like 6-1. So, or at least during the first half of the season, they didn't have an addiction to Osimhen. Maybe now, yes, but at least in the first half, no.
I was also missing a bit of Kvaratskhelia. I don't know how you guys think about it, but I think he wasn't clutch and he should be on this game.
Maybe lack of European experience, you know?
Yes,
like,
it is.
He's really good, but maybe he just need more time and more seasons to get used to it.
And also the energy level, no?
Yeah.
Because they are not really used to playing in 2 competitions that I would say like with that much of energy
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the last
And
year.
I'll tell you something, paying 100 million for Kvaratskhelia right now is a risk. Because he had one amazing season in Napoli. One.
It is
And in
true,
decisive moments,
It's
when
true.
Osimhen wasn't there, he wasn't clutch as everybody expected him to be.
Yeah,
So I agree, Kvaratskhelia is an amazing player. I think he can be a true generational player maybe. But right now, we should have more patience
How
with
old
him.
is he?
He's 22,
22 or 23.
something like that, 22, 23. So I mean, just have patience with him.
Yeah,
After
sure.
one season, paying 100 million is a lot.
Yeah, it's a great risk. If for me it's not worth it to pay him like 100 million, it can disappear in every moment.
Especially after Gregson. He lacks experience.
Yeah.
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 And also I think that yesterday Napoli also missed a lot Anguissa in midfield, because if you look at Ndombele's performance on Tuesday, it's been probably one of the worst performances ever. Also, if you look at Leo's goal, he starts to run like in his half of the field. He ran through two Napoli's players into midfield, and I mean, it's Leo. You just have to kick him and not let him go.
Make the fall.
Yeah, you need to spend a yellow card there, and that's all.
Yeah. I've been talking the entire week that I thought Napoli would go through, and Greg here said they don't have Anguissa, they don't have Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were right.
Yeah, it was.
I give you this one. You were right.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is that also with Napoli, I think the fact that they confront Milan was like a poison gift, because like they're first in the league, and I think they get in the game with the mind that we're first in the league, they're just weaker than us, and we just beat them.
That's it.
And I think they would have been better if it was like a real big team that they're not used to confront, you know, because it's just like it gave the players more motivation, because like it's really like in their mind, it's really like the Champions League. It's not like the Serie A. This game was just like Serie A, you know. So yeah, I think it was also like a bad thing for Napoli, and the fact that they are already champion in the league maybe like lower the motivation in the weekend, and it reflects on the Champions League. too.
And also, I mean, this is like my personal battle, like I guess Napoli fans, but I mean, Napoli fans, aren't you tired of being punished by karma every single year? Because I saw your videos after the draw, and you were so happy about taking Milan.
It's true.
You were saying no, they are no one. You saying they are no one to Milan, were 7 times Champions League winner, and this was your first time in the UCL quarterfinals, and they trashed you. So aren't you tired of being punished by karma, guys?
true.
Guys, what's wrong with you? Also, you went down the Milan's hotel screaming at them with fireworks, with some racist boos against Leao, and he punished you. That's karma. That's how it works.
That's karma.
Never-
That's totally karma.
never celebrate before.
Never celebrate before. That's it. And it comes from a Juve fan.
That's what you
He's
deserve.
happy. He's happy about saying that.
That's what you deserve.
Okay, guys. Up next, Inter Benfica. A 3-3.
I have to be honest, I didn't watch the game. So it's your turn, guys.
A
You
3-3.
keep everything for the last game.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
You're keeping everything for the last game.
Bayern Man City. You'll be
Yeah.
like the focus of it.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Go on.
Inter Benfica. 3-3. What happened? Oh my god.
But to be
Amazing
honest, that
game.
was what I thought. I was like, huh? What the fuck?
It was what I thought too.
But
I
was it
watching
like good or?
It was
No.
good.
It was
It was good. You had a lot of
Nah.
goals.
it was a good game.
I'm going against the water. I mean, there was no suspense. Like they scored first, and it was over, and then it was 3-1, and so obviously like they just let the game away. You know, they conceded the second goal, but like they don't care because it was already over. It's not like if it was like 2-0 at the first leg, and then Benfica scored first, so we have like at least a bit of suspense. Like it was really over.
Yeah, that's the question that
Even before, I think the first goal of Barrera is like at the 40 minutes. So like
Yeah.
after 40 minutes, it was already over. I was like bored. I only watched the Bayern game, and I was just looking at the goals, but nothing else. You know?
But a 3-3 is surprising.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
stands out. You know? It stands out, a 3-3.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the big question for me is, I mean, Benfica played well. They could score 3 goals. at San Siro. It's a really difficult thing to do. If Benfica played better in the first leg, could they have gone through?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, they were favourite from. I still think they were favourite at the first leg, and it was the most surprising performance of the quarterfinals for the first leg.
You think it was more surprising?
Yeah, bigger than Milan, because Milan was at home.
Okay, yeah.
Inter winning 2-0 at Benfica against a side that only one defeat in the whole season is more,
Yeah.
very surprising. And that's what I was telling you guys. Like last time I was telling you, yeah, maybe this defeat could like crush the whole season of Benfica, and in the league they lost again. So now Porto is only 6 points, and
Yeah.
the history could repeat again like 10 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah,
this
you're
is-
getting the
worst.
jersey anyways already.
And that's-
Maybe a Benfica jersey. Who knows?
No.
Who knows?
But yeah, I mean, I was shocked. The thing that was most shocked about in the first leg was Benfica not scoring.
Mhm.
Because I mean, losing, yeah, it can happen,
Mhm.
but not scoring,
Yeah, the thing is that also,
0 goals.
also in the first leg, Benfica had a lot of chances actually.
A lot of chances, yeah.
The thing is that they never hit the target.
Yes, that's true.
I like.
A bit of trauma. We're moving on right now.
João Mario until the quarterfinal was amazing.
Yes.
And then against Inter, but also his former team. What?
Yeah.
What? I mean, he gave a penalty in the first leg.
Childish.
And I mean, I was watching that and was like, what are you doing? How do you go with the hand like that? And also, yesterday it's been a ghost.
But let's make a parenthesis here. João Mario's season is amazing.
It's amazing. Yes, of course.
It's superb.
It's
It's
amazing.
unbelievable. It's unimaginable. Who would guess that João Mario would
I
have
mean,
13
this
goal-
is-
collaborations this
this
season?
is the story of this quarterfinal. Like Villa is one of the best players, and he was ghosting. Upamecano was one of the best defender, and he was ghosting for the 2 games. And then it's the same with João Mario. It's just like
True.
these players are just so good, but they were just not there at the time that they should, and that cost a lot. And that's why you see that one player can make so much impact in one team.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Because
true.
if these 3 players were at their top, then I think the semi-final would be so different.
I agree with you.
And also, I think that Benfica scored the other 2 goals, the last 2 goals only because Inter was sure that they were through, and also they lowered a bit their performance, their level, and they just scored the other 2 goals.
Yeah, that's true. I think so too. I think Inter deserved, especially for
Yeah.
for the first leg.
Yeah.
Let's go to the maybe the most interesting game. Bayern Manchester City. A lot of missed chances by Bayern Munich. Was it decisive for the result?
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking before the game, and you said if Bayern scored in the first 5 or 10 minutes, we have a chance. Bayern could have made 2-0 in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, I think what I was saying after the first half, I knew it's like, of course, like we're not scoring 3 goals against City, but I already know like it's not even important if they would score or not because it's just over. Because we didn't use the chances we had. Musiala like assisted 4 times. He played an incredible first half, to be honest. King Kuman, man of the match, like 100%. Fuck De Bruyne. I respect him a lot, but you know, like we know that the trophy only goes to the team that wins.
Yeah.
So, but otherwise it must have been Kuman. He was insane. Even he didn't score, but like he played an amazing game. Yeah, there were like so many coincidences. I think that just showed us that we're just not lucky right now. Like we had the Leroy chance. If he would have scored, I don't even want to imagine. But like I have to give credits to the arena because the fans were incredible.
Yeah.
Even like no support, like no one in the stands left, even though everyone knew we were out. Like until the last minute, everyone stayed. And in Germany, it's really common to say that there are only event fans at the arena. And I think it's not good that we went out, and it's not good that we got into the game with a 3-0, but we really showed like everyone that our fans are not event fans, and we really support the team. After the final whistle, everyone was still in the stands and like showing the scarves and showing love to the team and applauding them, not booing them or whatever. and it's the third season we're not in the semifinals. So yeah, it's really sad, but I think that we can be proud on the way we fought. It's not how we wanted it to be, and if you're a Bayern fan, you need to win this game. If we had like 17 shots,
Yes.
17,
A lot of
and
missed chances.
we had more ball possession. We had, I think, 5 shots on target. Man City had 2. We were like in every single point we were better than them, only in the offside thing. But like yeah, so that's really sad. I think we will learn from it. We will go on. I was really happy on how Tuchel managed the team. I'm always looking at them. Sorry, but I can't see you.
No worries.
Like on how Tuchel like prepped the team. I think we can have a good time with him in the next season. It's for sure we need a striker. I don't know what Choupo-Moting was doing there yesterday, but he was just not there. And he was so slow, and you can still see that he was normally not ready to play since he was injured and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also said like City is crucial. Like they used every chance they could get, and I'm not gonna talk about the referee because if I will start, I will abuse. So I will leave this to you because we need to talk about it.
Yes.
But like I don't want to sound because I'm not neutral, but he was shit. He was like he was 5 minutes late. He came 5 minutes late to the game.
Yeah.
Like it's not even a joke. He was 5 minutes late. How can a referee be 5 minutes late?
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? And then okay, no, I'm not.
Things got hit up. So Greg, I'm gonna let you talk about the referee.
Yeah.
Quite some difficult, interesting, maybe wrong
Yeah, I
choices.
mean, first of all, he's a French referee, so he's like one of the most famous in France with the woman, Stéphanie Frappard, who was at the World Cup. He was too at the World Cup, but I mean, he's in the Champions League for a long time, but in France, he's like quite polemical, you know, like he always referee PSG game, and obviously as it's the biggest team in France, there's a lot of controversy about it, you know, like he's always, you will never see him like for Brest against Angers, for example, it will always be PSG, and if it's PSG against Brest, you can just expect that there will be a penalty for Paris every time. And yeah, yesterday was just like so off about everything like from the start of the game, and the French commentator was like, what is he doing? Like, just stop, because you're wrong. Like, even for the second penalty of Bayern, they were like, it's not
Yeah,
your fault,
it
you're
was
wrong.
also wrong.
Stop giving a penalty because you make a mistake before.
Yeah.
You're just doing worse.
It was
Yeah.
compensating,
You're so
right?
wrong. Yeah,
It was
it's just
compensating.
compensation.
Yeah.
But
It's
like
not so
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
It's just a joke, and they were saying they were so mad, and I never seen French commentator being so mad about someone like even more French people. They're like, you're so wrong. You just win most interesting game of the quarterfinal. We were like the shame of Europe last season with the final. You put shame on us again.
Wow.
You put shame on France again. And
It's really
it's
harsh.
just,
I love him. Give
Yeah,
me his
yeah.
name. I
Yeah,
write
but-
him a fan letter.
Yeah, really like they were really
He's
harsh
gonna
about
start
it,
watching only the
I mean,
French
it's true,
podcast.
it's like the story of France actually, like even like it's not Champions League related, but I don't know if you follow this, but in the only yesterday for the Conference League game between Nice and Basel, the city of Nice just forbidden all supporters of Basel to access to the city. With less than 24 hours, less than 24 hours before the game. Whereas like last week there was like 2,000 supporters of Nice. So like it's not right now. So in France it's just like a scandal about everything right now, and this referee joke of a game was like the last thing that could have happened.
Yeah, and I totally agree, and I think that there was one really interesting thing because after the game, like Tuchel got a yellow-red, right?
Yeah.
And he was invited to the zone after the game and for an interview, and he was saying that he's like more sad about the fact, not even the penalty, if it's a penalty or if it's not a penalty. It was in his eyes a wrong decision, in mine too. But I think if you follow the rules, you can give the penalty, but that's like in my eyes it's wrong in the rules books, because what is he gonna do? Like but whatever. He was more about into the fact that there were those little free kick decisions that would have helped Bayern to get more in the game, and they were like it's not even helped. It was like reasonable. It was fouls. There was like Cancelo got a yellow card after his first foul,
Yeah.
and like
That was
Bernardo
good.
Silva was flying all over the pitch and like not having like okay, whatever. But no, like for me, I also don't want to say it's the referee's fault, because if we would have scored, there would be no problem about the referee. But he really didn't help at all with all his decisions he made. And there was like one foul I remember on Musiala, which was literally like 60 meters away from the goal.
Even on
And-
Coman, there was so much fault of Coman. that
Yeah.
was nuts.
Yeah.
Like he was just coming, and at the time he was like, "Bro, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Just whistle."
Yeah. And with in Germany, in the German commentary, Michael Ballack was the expert, and he was fuming. It was so funny. Yeah, but like, yeah, it's sad, but so no stadium vlogs anymore. This
I got one more question about the Manchester City Bayern topic. The impact of the managerial changing. Do you think? I mean, of course, I think Tuchel is an amazing manager. I think he's gonna do a great job at Bayern. But do you think that if all of those things wasn't happening at Bayern Munich right now, could they have been better in the Champions League?
I think no one can answer it, because you just don't know. I think with Nagelsmann, you never know if he would have been successful. I don't think so, because I think it's on the players. As you can see yesterday, it's not Tuchel's fault. It's not the coach's fault. If the players don't score, it might have been a fact that they were a little bit confused, and that's why they're. But like everyone is lacking form. Like Tuchel sent it in till he's 17 before Serge. Like, you know, because Serge is so bad right now.
Yeah.
Like there's like no, Mané was shit anyways. Like there's like too much going on. So I think it was already. Yeah, I don't know. I also think that it's really easy to now put it on that topic. I don't want that, because I want the players to know that it's their fault. I don't want them to get away with it, you know?
I know what you mean.
It's
yeah.
not.
It's the easy way out.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, the board did a mistake, and they might have done. I don't know, but it's too easy for me to say it's with Nagelsmann.
To blame on the
They
board
won
and just
every
say-
game, yeah, but we didn't play City though. Like, you know.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What do
Well,
you think?
I agree with you. I think it's a big what if.
Yeah,
What if Nagelsmann was still there?
Yeah.
What if there wasn't
yeah,
such problems in the dressing room? What if the relationship with the players was better between the players and Nagelsmann? But so yeah, I do believe that Bayern was right on the choice of the manager. If they kicked out Nagelsmann, choosing Tuchel was maybe the best decision.
yeah.
On the market, the names available, Tuchel was the best decision. But so that's why I do think the Bayern on the next season will be like a powerhouse.
If we
Powerhouse,
buy a
because
striker, yes.
you for sure gonna get a striker. You're gonna straighten your midfield, even maybe your defense. So yeah, I think Tuchel with the squad he has already and the squad he will have after the transfer window, Bayern will be amazing next season.
Yeah.
So I think the board was right if they wanted to let go Nagelsmann to put Tuchel in charge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also, I mean, took it in his time, of course, because it's never easy to come in as new manager during the season.
Definitely. I think it's like the same with Chelsea, you know? It's like
Yes.
so hard to get a team now, and he had also so much pressure on what was happening around
Yeah.
the team. So I think he only could have only gone worse. Like I think it was pretty clear after the draw that Bayern would not go through. Like, without any disrespect, like City is just in such an amazing form, and if there's one team that can stop them, it's Real. But I don't even believe in whoever will go to the final from there. I don't believe. I mean, no disrespect to the Italian teams, but like,
No,
there's
no,
so much
but
chance.
No, you're all right. No, take it.
But have we discussed on who is going to the final from the other side? Like Milan?
Yeah, there is this is something.
Because
Have
I don't have a clue.
one of the biggest derbies in the world, which is the Derby della Madonnina.
20 years later, again in the UCL.
20 years after
semifinal.
the photo with Rui Costa and Materazzi, you remember that one?
Yeah.
With him like this and the smoke from the supporters. So yeah, I think it's gonna be an epic game, and I do think Milan's going through.
Ooh.
It's already the bet for the next. We have our prediction game. You guys know it.
Honestly,
And on to be, if you guys want to check it, we're posting this week the results of the prediction game. But this one is gonna win.
yeah, for sure. For sure.
I mean, there's no competition. He's on another level. He's like Real Madrid in the Champions League.
Yeah, and we're like the Dortmund in the Bundesliga. We just shit. We just can't keep up.
We can't. Greg, you can choose
Yeah, I
your
can
jersey.
see Crumble.
But who
But
do
yeah.
you think will go through?
Milan.
Milan?
Yeah, because of Menu. Just Menu, Leo. There's too much strength in this
I
team.
don't know. I think it's not so easy because if you look at previous Inter Milan this season, there have been also three derbies this season. Two
Yeah.
have been won by Inter.
It's the
But
first
how
time
do
in
they-
history. It's the first time in history there will be 5 derbies in a season.
In one season.
But how do they manage it with the supporters though? Like, so the first
They're like
It's
the-
1910, 1910.
90-10. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So it's okay.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
it. But who is first?
Milan.
Milan, right?
No,
But also, like,
I don't remember.
I
for
don't-
this thing, you
No,
know,
maybe first Inter.
the fact that there's a return, like, for me, doesn't have any impact. Because both teams know the pitch
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, yeah.
No,
So-
it was just out of
So, like,
because
yeah,
I don't know
for
how
me,
they
it's
handle
just
it.
like the level of the team that will make the difference, contrary to the Real Madrid Man City game. So, what do you think that Milan will go for?
I think
Yeah.
so too. I think Milan's in better shape, better form.
I don't know honestly.
I will go with Grégoire.
The easy way out.
I'm copying.
Go with Grégoire.
I don't know. It's so hard. It's so hard about this semi-final. I don't have a clue about who will go through. Honestly.
Yeah,
You
but
guys-
you need to.
You
What?
guys will get.
You need to have a bet, like a guess.
Yeah, but I will think about it in the next 2 weeks.
You
or
have
so.
2 weeks to guess it.
And also another fun fact about the semifinals. As you know, there are 3 Italian managers in the semifinals.
Mm-hmm.
They are born in the same region and in a range of 100 kilometers from
You're
each other.
kidding.
You're
No,
kidding.
I'm not.
Wow. Okay, that's some Italian facts.
Yes, it
I've
is.
spoken with a hand like this.
But where?
In Emilia Romagna.
Ah.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know this one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the perfect way to end our episode today. Guys, thank you so much for today. And I see you next week. Actually, next week is going to be really interesting for us,
Yeah.
right? Do we tell the news? Do we wait for them to know the news? Or
No, I think we would not tease it with the videos.
alright.
Yeah, sure.
Next week we have something special for
Stay
you.
tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay
alright?
tuned, guys.
See you.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.